Millions of dollars in government waste sparking complaints. The National Science Foundation is out of touch and out of control. The latest outrage involves a massive contract to study climate change. Doug McElwee is on that live in Washington. Doug, good morning to you. What examples of waste are we talking about here?
Well, Bill, not quite as bad as those pictures of that GSA official sipping wine in a Vegas hot tub, but they certainly do raise questions of whether taxpayer money could be better spent. The audit was conducted by the National Science Foundation Inspector General and the Defense Contractor Audit Agency, and it found that NEON, that's short for the National Ecological Observatory Network, spent $25,000 for a Christmas party, $1,000 per month for premium coffee service, and $150 million for questionable construction costs, and $112,000 for lobbying contracts. NEON is a 501c3 nonprofit designed to operate a network of 62 planned ecological observatories across the continent to study the impacts of climate change, land use, and invasive species on natural resources. The hearing just getting underway, and the ranking member, Eddie Bernice Johnson, just said, Bill, that she objects to the hearing. She thinks it's premature and not balanced. So this is not a bipartisan hearing.
It's not the first time the National Science Foundation has come under scrutiny for spending. What else, Doug?
That's right, Bill. You know, for all the good work that the National Science Foundation does, these audits prove just how difficult it is to rein in government bureaucracies unless really strict oversight is maintained. Back in 2011, for example, Senator Coburn released a report on wasteful spending at the NSF. It identified more than $1.2 billion in losses from waste, fraud, duplication, and mismanagement, such as an $80,000 study on why the same teams always dominate March Madness, $1 million for an analysis of how quickly parents respond to trendy baby names, $2 million to figure out that people who often post pictures on the internet from the same location at the same time are usually friends, and $581,000 on whether online dating site users are racist. Senator Coburn, by the way, retires at the end of this term. He's one of the few members of Congress who does really deep, laborious oversight. He's a guy that's going to be missed in this kind of
No question about that. You're precisely right. We'll see who steps in, if anyone does. Doug McElwee, thank you, in Washington.